Aquarius, how does your family view you? How does Aquarius family view them? Your family definitely sees you as somebody who's very charming, okay? You have the charm. You can even be very attractive, okay? Yeah, they see you as somebody who has a lot of charm to them. They can know you to like always have been a charmer, always have charmed people, okay? And that's how they see you. Your family could also see you as somebody who gets a lot of suitors, you know, romantic partners. You have a lot of people romantically interested in you, is how your family sees you. Your family also could see you as somebody who's very creative, okay? I'm also getting like your family could see you as somebody who lets your creativity and your imagination guide you. Like you let your creativity and imagination guide you, okay? Your family also sees you as somebody who is in their purpose or in their calling, okay? They see you as somebody who has found their purpose, okay? Who has stepped in their purpose. You know, you actually are, you know, in your purpose. You have answered the calling that was over your life, okay? So in whatever way that maybe you guys are in a job that you are gifted in, you have a job where you use your gifts. Maybe you guys are married with families. Maybe you guys help other people in a way. Maybe you lead other people, help other people make changes in some type of way. Maybe you're some type of spiritual leader, even is how your family sees you. But they definitely see you somebody who's in their purpose, who knows what they're here to do, okay? Your family also sees you as somebody who is able to help others transform and change their lives in some way, okay? Because I am picking up like you are a leader in some way, okay? It's how your family could even see you, but it's like you come off as a leader and more so someone who's able to change lives, get people to maybe become a better them, okay? Get people, you have this way of getting people to change, getting people to become a better them. You could play as someone who helps people enter into a new phase in their life. It's like you show up during that time, or you have like the ability to help people transform and change, okay? They also see somebody who's easily able to rise up from hardships, okay? So any hardships that you are or that you have gone through, your family sees you as somebody who's able to rise above them, to get out of it, okay? For some of your family could see you as somebody who's judgmental, okay? You always have an opinion, maybe. You're always judging something or someone, okay? That you could have strong opinions or be judgmental is how your family sees you. Your family also sees somebody who's very spiritual, okay, who's into spirituality. That is your religion. They feel like you're also dedicated and committed to your religion, which is spirituality. I'm also getting like your family can see you as somebody who's dedicated and committed in general, okay, especially to like your goals and the things that you want to make out of yourself or become. Maybe they see your dedication, your commitment when it comes to your work, okay? They see you working in some type of way. They see your work. They see how much time, effort you put into your work. And it's like they see you as somebody who's very much dedicated and committed, okay? But that could be in terms of relationship in general, but your family just sees somebody who is dedicated and committed, devoted, okay? Let's say to the things that are important to you. Your family can also see you as somebody who's had like a lot of awakenings, okay, or wake up calls in your life. Maybe you had to go through some awakenings, some spiritual awakenings. Maybe you had to go through some ego deaths, or maybe you even had like near death experiences, that they're aware of, that maybe some of them, some of these family members had to even help you with or through, okay? You could have really been through some things that had to wake them up, okay, to see things clearly, to change your own life. And that's why I'm getting why your family sees you as this person who's able to change others. Like, your family could see you as somebody who's a little materialistic, or, you know, you're obsessed with the material aspect of life, okay? Maybe you are constantly seeking ways to buy material things, okay? Maybe you do whatever to get material things, and you know, that's how your family sees you, like someone who's very materialistic, into the material side of life, okay? Some of you guys, they could feel like, again, like you could be greedy in some type of way. You're greedy for some type of status, money, material, whatever. They could feel like maybe you place a lot of importance on those type of things as well. Your family could also see you as somebody who indulges a lot in the pleasures of life, okay? So the things that, you know, that you could become addicted to, or, you know, things that are fun, you know, the fun aspect of life. Maybe your family sees somebody who struggles with like moderation and balance, because it's like you rather indulge and be addicted and impulsive when it comes to the pleasures of life. There's not like a balance there. So that's why they see you as somebody who's, you know, likes to indulge, okay? So whatever that is that you indulge in, your family sees you as that, somebody who likes to indulge. Maybe your family sees you as somebody who kind of overdo things, okay? They see somebody who doesn't really get that less is more, or that balance and moderation is important. They feel like you want to indulge. Some of you guys, maybe you do have some type of wealth and status, okay? You're known in some type of way, okay? You have money, you have the material, but it's like your family sees you as someone who, you know, maybe you constantly talk about it, your wealth and your status and the things that you have, and this is why your family could see somebody who's very obsessed, okay? Maybe you tell them about you know, your stats and who you are and what you got, okay? And if not them, it's like they see you telling other people, maybe your friends, okay? Maybe you constantly bragging, or, you know, just letting it be known in some type of way. And this is why your family sees you as somebody who's, you know, kind of obsessed with that lifestyle, okay? Or having that type of lifestyle. Your family also sees you as somebody who's able to charm someone to get what they want, okay? So your family can see you as somebody who uses your charm as well to get what you want from others, okay? You know, get your way, or to get out of a situation, or, you know, to even ask for someone's forgiveness. It's like they see somebody who definitely uses that charm to get what you want in life. How does Aquarius's family view them? Yeah, your family definitely sees somebody who could be a little full of themselves, okay? A little money driven, materialistic, driven by, again, your stats, your wealth, your physical achievements, things like that. You're very much driven by that. It's how your family sees you. It's some of them, you know, they see you somebody kind of full of yourself. Your family feels like you may not be genuine at times because you place such an importance on that. I'm also getting like your family sees you somebody who's, you know, greedy, okay? You always want more, okay? Maybe they see times where you are never satisfied. You're always wanting more. Maybe they tried to do what they could for you, or, you know, what they could for you, and it just wasn't enough, and they do see you as somebody, you know, who could be a little greedy at times. You want more than maybe you can even bargain for, or you just want more when you already have enough, or you have more. You're still seeking for more. It's how your family sees you. How does Aquarius' family view them? Yes, you're able to rise above anything. I said that. Heavy on your family seeing you as somebody who's able to rise above any and everything. If some of you guys are musicians, okay, you play music, you do music, you produce music some type of way, whatever the case is. But your family does see somebody who is a musician, a good musician, or who will become a musician someday because you're good at music, okay? That's for whoever, is into music or who's a musician. Yeah, some of them feel like you're going to rise to fame someday as well. For some of your family, they feel like you're going to be wealthy or famous someday if you already aren't. That's how your family sees you. So in general, some of you guys are just, you come off to your family like you're meant to be famous, okay, in some type of way. You're meant to be known. And they see you as like a rising star someday. Some of you guys, your family sees you as someone who's ain't shit. I'ma just say it, okay? I don't know if you maybe you disregard your family members, or maybe you don't care for them and it shows. Maybe you don't go see them, maybe you don't talk to them, hang out with them, maybe you don't even try, okay? And they kind of just see you as somebody who ain't shit, okay? Like you just aren't no good in that instance, to your family. Yeah, they see you as somebody who just kind of don't give a shit. It's just what I keep getting, okay? And this is what's making me think like your family, maybe you don't feed into your family, you don't hang with them, you don't see them, you don't try to reach out, you don't try to, and it's like they just get somebody who ain't shit, okay? And maybe your family sees somebody who only does want to reach out or be around, again, unless it's like them offering you something, which is like money, material things. Again, some of them could feel like you only come around when you want something. I'm also getting they see somebody like who uses their charm. Maybe like when you do come around, you do talk to them, it's you using your charm and wanting something. Again, money, material, whatever, but it's never, that's what I'm getting. Like your family can see somebody who's kind of not genuine, because like I'm getting like you don't really come around or show much love to the family, but when you do, it's because you maybe want something, okay? And that's how they see you. Some of them see you as a dog, okay? Whether you're a man or woman, they feel like maybe they've seen the relationships you've been in, maybe they even know of or know the people you have been with, and they seen how you treated them, okay? And maybe it wasn't the best. Maybe they seen how maybe they heard the stories between you two, whoever you were dealing with. Again, maybe they know them, but maybe they just know you to even treat your partners or the people you are romantically involved with like shit as well too, okay? And that's what I'm getting. They feel like you treat everyone like that. It's like, unless somebody has something to offer, then you're like, I don't got time or want to be bothered. And maybe they see you, and maybe they just do see you as somebody who's an opportunist, okay? Maybe there's a time you had family conflicts too, and they saw how you were able to rise above the things that you could have went through, in your family, with family. Like maybe things transpired or went down between you and family, and they seen how you were able to get out of it, okay? Rise above it. Because some of you guys, you could have family members that thought them causing conflict in your life, or them, costing you in some way as a child, or even now, whatever. They just feel like, instead of you letting that take over you or stop you in life, you didn't. They see somebody who rose above it, okay? Even the things that your family could have thrown at you that could have gotten your way from succeeding or stepping into your calling or whatever, it's like you, regardless, your family sees somebody who even rose above the conflict between you guys with them. Your family sees somebody who could like animals as well too. The animal lover, dog lover. How does Aquarius' family view them? Your family can also see you as somebody who's very stubborn, okay? Again, something about like maybe your family has tried to reach out to you and communicate with you, but it's like they can't seem to get a hold of you. I'm also getting like Maybe you are the type to expect your family members to reach out to you first, or they just feel like this, in their head. They feel like that they have to reach out to you in order to hear and talk to you. It's never like you reaching out on your own, and that's why you may appear as stubborn to them, but your family definitely sees somebody who's stubborn, okay? Maybe there's just things that are needs attention in your life, and you will kind of like not do it, not because you don't know how. It's like maybe you just don't do certain things that even need your attention because you're so stubborn and fixed on maybe your beliefs or how you see things or how you think things should go. And that's why your family sees you as somebody who's stubborn. Yeah, your family sees you as somebody who's very mysterious, okay? Your family feel like they don't know much about you, okay? Again, I'm getting like you don't maybe reach out. Maybe when they do ask you questions or try to get to know you or try to get you to open up, you don't say much, okay? But they just feel like, that's what I'm getting to. Your family sees you as somebody that they can't even get a rise out of, okay? So maybe you have family members that try to get you kind of out of character because they want to get a rise out of you. They want to see, yeah, I'm just getting like you have family members that could have want to get a rise out of you, to see a different side of you, but like it's like even that won't work, okay? Some about you being nonchalant even. Again, maybe you don't open up, maybe you're secretive, you keep things to yourself, maybe you just have a mysterious personality, and that's how they see you. Again, it's given like your family doesn't know much about you, what you got going on, because y'all don't talk, y'all don't reach out to each other, and that's why they see somebody who's very mysterious. The family could even see somebody who's sneaky, okay? They feel like maybe you've done something sneaky around them, or again, it's just the fact that you're mysterious and they don't know much, so that's why they see somebody who's sneaky, okay? They do see you as somebody who is an alchemist, okay? That you know how to transmute energy, negative energy. You know how to turn pain into power, okay? You know how to transmute negative energies and things that aren't serving you into things that can empower you. It's how your family sees you. And again, your family sees somebody who's never really showing face, never really showing their cards, okay? I'm even getting like you could have like a stern energy. Is how your family sees you. Like they aren't able to gauge how you feel or what you think, okay? Maybe your family sees somebody who's really good at hiding their emotions or hiding how they're feeling, how they're thinking. That's how they see you, because they just cannot seem to understand you or understand your feelings. Yeah, just something about your family. Feel like it's hard to understand you. It's hard to know where you're coming from, because you could have this stern blank exterior, and it's hard to get through to you or see you for who you really are or something. I feel like your family does see you as somebody who is fruitful, okay? They feel like as much as you are obsessed with material and wealth and everything, you actually have it, okay? And that's why they see you obsessed with it, because maybe there's some that just want to say you're obsessed with it because you actually are living that lifestyle, and they just got to find a reason to make it seem like you are driven by it, or you are desperate, but really you are living that life. You have a lot of material gains and wealth and status, and again, they just see you as somebody who is a fruitful person, okay? You do have a lot of the things that people could want, okay? You could even have everything that you want in general in life, and that's how they see you as somebody who's fruitful. And maybe you have the house, the car, the lover, the family, career, whatever. They see somebody with a lot of opportunities, okay? That you get a lot of opportunities in life. I'm getting such a disconnected energy from you guys' read. You guys definitely come off disconnected, okay? Your family feels like, your family can feel like they don't even know much about you, okay? Yeah, because I'm getting like your family doesn't even know much about you for me to even make this damn read, okay? It's like your family feels like your family can even feel like you're disconnected from reality, okay? Maybe you showed signs of this since you were young, but you just seem disconnected, but more so like disconnected from them, though. They do see you as somebody who just very much disconnected. You don't care to maybe form relationships or be in relationships, even when it comes to, you know, having relationships with your family. It's like you're not, maybe you're not even into like unity and togetherness and, again, relationships. Maybe you're just all for self, and that's how your family sees you. Your family could actually see you as somebody who's selfish, and this is why you know, they see you as this, because maybe, again, you put so much focus on the material, but maybe you neglect, you know, trying to form relationships with them, and, again, just putting importance on other things, which is having family, having love, having relationships. They just feel like you're not into those type of things, and that is like, and that causes some type of disconnect between you guys, or, again, you're just disconnected from relationships and love and, you know, them. Your family does see you as somebody who maybe gives back to the community in some type of way, okay? Like I said, I am getting like some of the things you've been through, you were able to like maybe teach others how to get through it, and maybe you teach a community in some way. Maybe you really teach a community, you give back to a community in some type of way, whether it's you know, giving advice, really donating money, whatever it is. They do see somebody who's into like charity and helping other people in some type of way. Even if it's like, you know, you helping people from the things that you have been through. Helping people, you know, by being an example or showing them by the things that you have been through. Something like that. Yeah, I'm definitely getting like your family does see somebody who's kind of for everybody, okay? And I am getting like, even when it comes to romantic part, your family just sees somebody who it could be for every and anybody. Like you like everybody, okay? And I'm getting more so like in a romantic sense. Like your family sees you somebody, again, you don't really care to form relationships and be in connections and connected to people and have that and like bond on like a soul connection on a soul level. It's like you're more so for everybody. You like everybody. You don't mind just knowing everybody. But I just feel like your family just sees you as somebody who's just not into the deeper connections, deep things, okay? Maybe your family sees you as somebody who doesn't really have depth to you, okay? And again, I'm just heavily getting like maybe when you talk to your family, if you did before or something, or maybe they, you know some other way, but it's like maybe you again, maybe you always are talking about how you like a lot of people, or you're always connecting with a bunch of different people. There's never someone that they've ever seen you like have a deep connection with, okay? So it's kind of like they do see you as somebody who's kind of all over the place, kind of interested in everybody, okay? You think you don't mind like being associated with everybody, hanging with everybody, but there's not really any deep connections or you having any depth with anyone. Is how they see you. Family could also see you somebody who's like an early bird, okay? They see you somebody who gets up and, you know, at the crack of dawn, you know, while the birds get their chirping, and you're just like already getting things done, starting your day. So your family does see you as an early bird, somebody who, you know, catches the worm because you're up early, you're getting things done. It's like by the time people are just waking up, you've already then got half of the things done, or half of the things you wanted to get done in your day done. Okay, and that's what I'm getting. Like you could have like this you could be very committed to, you know, waking up early and having some type of routine and getting things done. Is how your family sees you. Maybe your family just sees you as somebody who will always be there in the long run. They just feel like there's no connection with you, though. There's no depth to you guys' connection, or even to your other connections. They could feel like, you know, that it will never be that, but they do see somebody who will be there for them in the long run. Like if you were able to, they see somebody that they can hit up and, you know, tell them if they like need anything or get some advice. They do feel like you would be there, and, you know, for them to call and talk to, but they just feel like it's not a ongoing thing with you, that there's no connection, but they do see somebody who would be there in the long run if they ever did need you in whatever way, shape, or form. Yes, heavy on your family, just seeing you as somebody who's disconnected from reality, okay? And this could be in two ways. Some of you guys are truly materialistic and, you know, money driven, and wanting to have status and everything, to the fact that you are disconnected from everything else in reality but that, okay? And then I'm getting like, others of you guys, your family just sees you as somebody who really is just disconnected. Like maybe your family sees you as somebody who's more so, again, because I got spiritual, maybe your family just sees you as somebody, though, who's more so in their head, okay? Somebody who's more so looking at life or in life from a spiritual aspect, okay? Your it's like they could see somebody who just has a hard time maybe being in reality or staying in reality, okay? Maybe your family even sees somebody who's a dreamer, who dreams a lot, okay? That you are kind of like, again, always in your head, always in the clouds, dreaming, and again, just not in reality. Not really in real life time. It's like you are gone in some type of way, and that's how your family sees you. I'm also getting like your family can see somebody who doesn't see things clearly, okay? Again, this could be because you're stubborn or something. You kind of see it, but you don't want to see it, okay? And the others of you guys, they really just see as somebody who doesn't see things clearly. Like things could maybe be clear as day. Things could be facts even, okay? It could be right in front of your face, but you somehow don't see it for what it is, or you don't see things clearly. Something like that is how your family sees you. And that could be, you know, your family's feeling like you so placing importance on, you know, the 3D and the material so much, they just feel like that you don't see anything else. That's really how your family sees you. Like, you don't see anything else but the money, the wealth, and the status. Anything else, it's like it's like you really don't see anything, okay? Your family feel like you don't even see them, bro. You don't see them. You don't see nothing but maybe what it is that you want to see. And I'm picking up that's, you know, part of the reason why your family feels like you're so stubborn, because it's like, if it ain't what you want to see, which is the money, the wealth, the status, then you ain't trying to see it, or you don't want to, you don't want to see it, you don't care to see it, okay? Whatever that it could be referring to, but it's like you just don't see clearly. And maybe your family sees somebody who kind of makes the wrong choices in life, okay? Again, maybe you don't accept things for what they really are because you refuse to see the picture or the fact. Even I'm even getting like something could be a fact, something could be right in front of you, something could be clear as day, but because you're stubborn is why you don't even see anything outside of what you want to see. And that's how your family views you. Heavy on your family, though, seeing somebody who's a rising star someday, and you definitely have the lifestyle to maintain that, or to be into the, you know, to get into that type of lifestyle, because, you know, again, that's where your focus is kind of at, the status, the wealth, and the money, okay? But you know, in general, you could have talents, though. Again, you are creative in some way to your family, so it's like they definitely see you as just heavy on them, seeing you as a rising star someday, becoming a rising star. Yeah, your family feels like you're just somebody who kind of lives in your head, lives in the clouds, not really here in the 3D world. Okay, you just have a focus on certain things in the physical, but you're not really here. They could see somebody who's kind of in their head a lot, in the clouds, not being realistic. Even they can even see somebody who's not realistic. Okay, maybe they feel like that's not real life to just be worried about the physical, having money and just, being greedy and wanting it all, instead of like, looking at the other important things in life, which is forming connections, loving others, giving love, just other aspects of life. They just feel like that's not realistic to be so laser focused on how things look or what you have, your status, okay? But your family does see somebody who could dream a lot or think a lot about the past as well too, okay? That you maybe are stuck on old memories, past situations, even regarding them, okay? Old family memories. Maybe that's why they feel like that you don't want to maybe reach out, because they feel like you are maybe stuck on past situations that you weren't fond of, okay? But take out resonate. They just see you as somebody who's heavily, thinking about the past memories, or you're always like in a nostalgic energy is how they see you. Your family does see somebody with a beautiful aura though, okay? So no matter how they are looking at you, your family does see you as someone with, your presence, your aura. It gives, good vibes, okay? So regardless of who they could know you as, or who they do view you as, or see you as, or what they think of you, it's like, you have some type of beautiful aura, okay? Your aura is could be very high vibrational, or it is intriguing, or it does give off it's like being in your presence. Your aura is very welcoming or warming, or again beautiful in some type of way, okay? It's how your family sees you, okay? The 20th is significant. Could be the date that you were born on, or the date of this family member that is viewing you this way, okay? A Scorpio, a Libra, a Leo, and a Virgo is significant as well as to who these family members are that are viewing you this way. Or you could have these in your chart, or these could be in their big three or your big three, okay? But these are these family members that are viewing you this way. And I'm just heavily getting like, some of you guys don't have family at all, okay? And some of you guys, you have family, but you don't. But you claim, you like to say you don't have family because maybe they don't treat you like treat you like you're their family, or maybe they could have done something to you that made you have this attitude towards them. But I am heavily picking up in you guys' reading like you either don't have family, you don't have much family, or some of you guys, you have family, you just don't claim your family, okay? Because this is the energy I really am getting, okay? I don't even have a lot of confirmations here, okay? So this is just letting me know, like, some of y'all just don't bang with y'all family, or you don't have much family, okay? So that's also how your family members could see you, as somebody who doesn't really have a lot of other family members in general. They feel like you don't have a lot of people around you in general. That's also what I'm picking. They just see you as somebody who doesn't either want a lot of people around them or don't have a lot of people around them. And some of them just know that there's not a lot of family members in the family. And, that's how they view you as well, too. Like someone who just doesn't have much family, much people to depend on or look to for things, okay? So that's what I'm getting for Aquarius. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you on the next one.